How are you both doing?
Good.
Great. Awesome.
I really enjoyed this movie, and one of the things I really dug is that it never slows down. The minute it starts, you are just going.
You're in it.
You know what I mean? So talk a little bit about what was it, did it read like that in the script? That it was just going to be fast moving, or was only when you saw it in the edit?
For me, it was more so the edit. I mean, the script itself was exciting, and just just felt like reminded me of so many things that I've been so excited and watched and grew up on, like Reservoir Dogs and Heat and things of that nature. But to see the cut, I will say that very, very impressed with our director, Brian Kirk. And really never allowing the audience to take a breather or to sit back and relax. Keeps them very, very engaged and sort of right in it from the jump.
It is relentless. I just saw it a couple days ago, and the pace is incredible, really. But I do, because it takes a week plus to shoot those shootout scenes. Sometimes I want to watch those a little longer, but it's like, just because I'm selfish.
Sure, we spend a lot of time on that.
I'm like, really? But it looks amazing. So, it was a blast to shoot, and Kirk was awesome. And I mean, even having that dynamic with Stephan was so important to make this work and not make it just a cliche kind of just action movie. So I had a blast on it.
That's one of the things that I really enjoyed, is that your characters are not some bullshit, sorry for the language, are not like these bad guys.
Yeah.
It's like there's dimensionality to it. And so talk a little bit about that it's not like good versus evil.
No, not at all. It's very gray. I think that's what anchors this whole relationship. Obviously, Chadwick and that whole company is in the wake of what we do. So this was everything for me, and I'm sure, I mean, even signing on, I'm like, okay, I'm every scene with, with Stephan. So it's like, it's kind of important who you're going to be opposite the whole movie, and I lucked out, man. So we had a blast doing it.
I didn't get so lucky, but hey.
I know, I get it, man. You're not the first to say that, by the way.
Well, one of the things that people don't realize is every actor, from what I'm not an actor, but every actor I talk to talks about how they have a different process. Some people have like a pre-shooting ritual, or they like quiet, or they like music. Each of you obviously must work in an individual way. What surprised you about each other and like the way you like to work?
I really dug working with Taylor. Again, we just had a lot of moments where we were either like in solidarity, just together, just having to be okay with each other's company, and so I really dug it.
Yeah, same. I think it depends on the scene, obviously, but the shootout stuff, obviously safety and whatnot, you are handling weapons, so it's like that's the focus on those nights, of just being safe and smart about it and not trying to like improv kills.
Sure.
Yeah, and muzzle awareness and all that kind of stuff. But then the real scenes, it's just making sure you're getting and reaching the full potential, working with Kirk really closely and vibing and seeing where it goes, and being open to if he was improv go off the page or whatnot. I love that stuff. So I think that's why we work so well together.
Did either of you keep the bandanas?
Huh.
Yeah, I wear it probably every other night.
I wore mine here, and they said I couldn't do it during the interview, so.
They're actually like, I mean, they're tough looking. They're cool bandanas.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would hope. I mean, you don't want like a Care Bear bandana when you're doing.
Or do you?
Maybe you do. Maybe it's a
something to think
little
about.
more tweaked out if you do. That's a good point. It would have been pretty funny.
I really enjoyed the shootout in the what's his name? The I forget the actor's name, but the launderer guy.
Yeah.
That scene is like brutal, and right from the door, right on in. Can you sort of talk a little bit about shooting that scene?
Fucking 5-6 days on that
It was,
one, too.
It was a long
We're just
long
jaded.
sequence, a lot of moving parts to it. But it was set up. We got to do some choreography.
Yeah.
And we got some good training in, I think, to help me and
Yeah.
Taylor look legit. We got to go down to, was it Brooklyn? Where were we?
Yep.
Brooklyn, training with SWAT, training with NYPD down there. Just helping everything look legit and feel legit, and obviously be safe.
And I love that it's not a stage. That's someone's apartment.
Right.
So it's really grounded and rooted in just reality, and to have these cops with us being like, all right, you're not going to go there for cover. Let's try and make this work and keep it grounded. So It's very technical, which just takes 5+ days to do. 5 minutes.
That's what I was going to say, though. A lot of people who watch movies or TV or whatever, they really don't know what it takes to make an action set piece. Well, that too, yes. You shoot it all in one day, you're only going to do so much.
Yeah.
But for like a movie action set piece, it requires... Talk a little bit about the stamina it takes to really keep that energy going over that time.
I mean, you saw me running at the end of that.
Yeah.
Talk about stamina.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't run that much since I was playing Jesse Owens. And that was like a bit ago. So, definitely stamina, especially when you're shooting all nights and you're having to like pull energy from places you didn't know existed, just to get it through. So.
And the stakes are high, right? So they're at 1,000. So I think that's the energy where you're expelling. So in between takes, I think both of us just take a beat and just hoard it for the next take. So that's really what we're doing, and just rehearsing with the stunties and the cops and seeing if Kirk and what he wants to do.
If I'm not mistaken, you've been talking for a while about directing a feature.
Yeah.
What's the status?
I just got another job, so that's on hold. That's the status.
Next year.
Hopefully late next year. We'll see.
I was going to say that's first world problems.
Yes, very much.
First world. Before I run out of time, I've been asking everyone a few fun questions.
Yeah.
What TV show would you love to guest star on?
Ooh, Veep.
Fleabag.
What movie have you seen the most?
Slapshot.
That's an unexpected answer.
Or Butch Cassidy.
Okay.
I would say The Lion King.
Yes.
Classic.
Do you have a favorite ride at Disneyland?
Never been to Disneyland.
I'm scared of rides.
Come on, you lie.
Seriously?
Really?
I'm serious.
Can you do the soft rides?
I still don't know if he's serious.
I mean, the
Really?
teacups are like, it's just right there for me.
Right.
Just right there for me. I think I could do
That's
the
his
teacups.
tipping point. No pun intended.
What was the last thing? I think I got to wrap up the last thing. What was the last thing you were obsessed with? Whether it be a book, a movie.
My mirror.
That's a good one.
Right?
Yeah. I don't even think I could top it. That's just,
I'll leave it there. On
Yep.
that note, you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, good to see you, man.